Everybody, welcome back to WGLNA Season 2, Week 2, Day Number 3. I'm Clutch, joined by Greetorp. Tonight we had a lot of really good series, some of them a little bit more one-sided than others, but tonight's No Limit against Fulcrum Gaming. And when it comes down to it, you got Tofu Smurf and Blasi versus Soviet and Nagatron in a fist fight to the death. Oh wait, no, that's what happens if we were thinking, okay, we could do a fist fight or we could do a shootout.
How about we just do 5 shootouts? Let's ask the...
Back to back.
Let's just do 5 shootouts.
All arty. 5 shootout. All
yeah, 5 shootout all arty.
like,
and it's randomized, so
like
you don't get to choose. Some people get tier 10 arty. Some people get tier 1 or tier 2.
No. I look forward to seeing the 7x42 standard play they're going to bring here.
Me too.
And Fulcrum Gaming, again, doing very well. They did very well in Season 1, undefeated. They took the first place prize, taking home $50,000. So far, they're 2-1. They had a win against Pubstars and Cunningham's. Their only loss ever in the history of WGLNA is against Wreak Havoc. No Limit, 3-2. They had a match every night last week, and they defeated Bernal Empires, Cat Fascination, and Wreak Havoc. They lost to Game Over, which was an upset, and Pubstars. Yeah, so
kind of crazy. And we had a 3-0 win for Fulcrum Gaming over Pubstars. So by transitive properties, Fulcrum Gaming in prime position to win this series, and I think they're considered the strong favorites. I mean, I don't think I had to say that before,
yeah.
But anything can happen. I know the No Limit guys are very hard workers, and especially Blasi. We exchanged words in Vegas, and he is an intimidating man, but also the friendliest man ever.
Especially when he goes, "What you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do, brother?" Yesterday I was watching the top 10 returns of WWE stars, and I have to say one of my favorite moments. I loved wrestling growing up because to me it's very physical theater, because everybody has a character and they're engaged in the audience, and I mean there's still a lot of athleticism to it, obviously, but most of it's scripted.
Really?
Yes, but it's still, Mick Foley's going to take a huge shot to the head with a chair. It's not scripted how many times. I mean, all that stuff is they're working together. So I find it very artistic. And some people are like, what are you talking about? Like, listen, just trust me on this. Anyways, when Hulk Hogan showed up at WrestleMania 21, when this wrestler named Eugene was getting beaten up, the crowd went nuts. And his theme song was playing and stuff. And it was just
I didn't follow wrestling back then. My parents wouldn't let me.
Oh, well, you missed
Asian
a lot
parents.
of stuff. Yeah,
I mean,
it's okay. Well,
I had a Tiger Mom. Do you know what a Tiger Mom is?
No.
Okay, boom. It's a book that was really popular in 2010, 2009, around there. Never mind.
Anyways, somebody else that loves wrestling, that's Nagatron from Fulcrum Gaming. Let's go ahead and jump into the face-off of No Limit versus... What are we in for? No Limit versus Fulcrum Gaming. Blasi, we're going to start with you.
No. Blazatron.
Blazatron, I apologize. We're going to start with you.
Yes.
I really love your jersey. I think the marker really pops on it. 3-2.
You're insulting my mother? She made this. My mom made this. Say, you want to say?
Blazatron!
All right, Blazatron, I was not being condescending. I just... Anyways.
It's like, Blazatron, roll out!
Yeah. Bernal Empires, Cat Fascination, and Wreak Havoc has fallen under the boot of Blazatron. How do you feel about going up against Fulcrum Gaming?
Well, we're just going to play a little game called... A little wonderful game, actually, called Who's Your Daddy and What Does He Do?
Okay. Clutch, how could you not actually see...
My daddy drives
Yeah,
tanks.
it's not Nagatron over there.
I know it's not Nagatron.
It's friction! No, I'm just kidding.
All right, so we're going to jump over to Fulcrum Gaming. It seems like it's really cold out there for you, Soviet. You guys were undefeated in Season 1. You do have one loss. I only bring it up because any Titan can fall, but Titans such as Fulcrum Gaming are so high above the rest of these teams sometimes. Can anyone reach you? How are you feeling about this match up against Blazatron and No Limit?
Americans always complain about no room in tank, no AC, no padded seats. We never complain. When we lose, we blame ourselves, and that is why I blame Relics.
They blame Relics. No Limit. Have you been studying Fulcrum Gaming before this matchup? Have you been studying for a while, or have you been honing your own skills for your own team instead of trying to watch other teams to plan for?
Oh, we've been doing all of the above. I mean, we bring 32s. Those are no good, says them. No good. So we've been working on our stuff. We're ready.
So
Make
we're
sure
gonna see
that
in
heater
the
is
Wheezy.
working.
Are we gonna see you in the Wheezy?
Oh yes, very much.
All right, Soviet. First off,
How
thank you.
dumb of a choice is bringing a Wheezy on any map? Soviet.
Yeah.
Go.
It is a poor Chinese knockoff. They cannot even copy a pencil, yet alone the tank. Please.
They made number 2. Number
Please.
2.
Please.
I like how Blasey actually goes into some sort of accent that I have no clue what it is.
Number 2.
Yeah, it's the Blazatron. It's the Blazatron. Okay,
I'm cybernetic organism.
yes. Fulcrum Gaming, do you have any words for Blazatron and No Limit before we start this out?
I have 4 letters. USSR.
Blazatron, your response.
You are mine now. You belong to me. You are not going to have your mommy wiping your tushy anymore. No more complaining. No more Mr. Blazatron. Can I go to the bathroom? There is no bathroom.
There is no bathroom on the tank.
Mom, my head fell off. Mom.
Okay. Fulcrum Gaming, I believe you have the higher seed, correct? So
Of course. Are you surprised?
you get to call the coin, heads or tails.
There is only one head, and it's Mr. Lenin's, so heads.
All right, they're going to call heads. All right, you know what? Since this is such a special endeavor, we're going to physically flip the coin here.
Better be a big coin.
It is heads.
It is heads, ladies and gentlemen. So, Soviet, you get to either pick or defer.
Let me consult the party here. I'm on the phone with them. Defer.
They will defer. Blazatron, your map choice.
We will take Himmelsdorf.
Himmelsdorf will be the first map. Your spawn position, Soviet, for Fulcrum Gaming.
1 second, confirming with the party.
He must have slow USSR internet.
North.
They will take the north side. No Limit will spawn to the south. Gentlemen, always a pleasure to have you in Face Off. Good luck.
Mirror matchup, ladies and gentlemen. 2 T1s, 3 IS3s, and 2 5100s for both teams. Let's see what happens. Let's get the show on the road.
On the road again, indeed. Nagatron will be able to be going to the west side. Could this be a western push from Fulcrum Gaming? Whoa, look at No Limit's position here. They're going to be going up that angle.
Blasey playing very standardly. He's actually poking out, so I don't think
No big surprises,
No
though,
Limit
but
guys will play any differently. Jackie Rudo going to take a big shot, but he does not penetrate. Blasey,
no, it bounces
tisk.
just off the side. Look at that bounce.
That's like directly into the place where you will never, ever, ever, ever penetrate an IS-3. Jackie Rudo says, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks for that shell. A floppy giraffe is spotted. Target fire going down. He's trying some target tactically here from Soviet. Soviet's going to be leading the charge in the IS-3. His favorite tank. One of his favorite tanks here.
Hugo Maximus was spotted out here, so all the indicators are already done. All of the tanks from No Limit are turning around. They're getting ready. Squirrel Tag, Tofu Smurf getting into position to get the right shots on their opponents. Floppy Giraffe in a good position to see how fast this army is coming on in.
Friction in the T1 will be coming in hot just across the railroad tracks here. And he will scout. Will he scout it in time to kill it before?
Now,
Right through. Nice shot. It's not enough, though. And so Floppy Giraffe is still left alive that could scout the rest of these heavy tanks. Friction wanted to get that kill. And that's going to actually hold out. Nagatron is going to push further in.
Friction goes down,
though. And Nagatron's going to have to move in into a better spot.
Pretty big place. Now, Picnic Basket and Sea Otter Defiler Seals are just standing there waiting for the incoming push. But look at this G-line push. Fulcrum Gaming having the patience, and they're not going to...
But this is perfect. Hugo Maximus gets a shot against Picnic Basket, who has his turret lined up against Nagatron.
Oh,
Nagatron
ammo rack on an IS-3!
Soviet able to take down that tank in a decisive victory for USSR and Fulcrum Gaming, and now it's going to be the push of Hugo Maximus and
here,
Absolute Royal.
The 5100s are coming out, getting good shots. Absolute Royal going to take a lot of damage, 826 damage already, down to 206. And can they get the finishing blow? Yes, they will. Poking back out Skrultek, going to get a fleeting shot before he actually gets ducked behind cover. Blasi now going to try to take some of the hit point pool, but Soviet only 2 shots away from dying. A single 5100 and IS-3 shot can't kill him, but Jackie Rudo very intelligently gonna go in front of him. Battle buddies for life, but the shot will ring true. Squirrel tag, lining it up. Can he get the shot? Oh, he can't be out there for too long. Jackie Rudo is right in front of Soviet. Instead, he goes to Jackie Rudo.
Yes, trying to line those shots up on Hugo Maximus. Blasi's able to get the kill against Soviet. Blasi at 460. Hugo Maximus in the IS-3. He's going to target fire the 5100. Good play by him. Still has enough HP to survive another hit from Blasi. Jackie Rudo trying to stop the increase of Blasi into his tank. He will. 76 HP left on him, but from behind.
Sea Otter, Defiler Seals. Can he get Hugo Maximus in time? Squirrel tag poking out. He needs to be careful, but now they're reloaded. That's going to help out so much. Down goes Hugo Maximus, and Jackie Rudo, he's alone against 3 different tanks. Even though they're all low in hit points, it doesn't matter because he doesn't have enough time to reload against all of them. 397 hit points. Sea Otter Defiler Steels just needs one more shot to kill him. Will he get it? Jackie Rudo will go down. Ladies and gentlemen, the upset is starting here. No Limit will take battle number 1.
Wow. I am very enthusiastic about this series because No Limit was having some trouble at the beginning of Season 2. So is Fulcrum Gaming. But Fulcrum, if there's any team to bet on for Season 2 making it to Vegas, it's them. Because the obvious answer is that they're the Season 1 winners. No Limit did make it to the finals. However, they placed in the 5th to 8th bracket. So they had a good performance, but not as well as they wanted. Now in Season 2, kind of the same story, but they are bouncing back. And that was evident in this battle.
The 5100s played such a critical role in this game. And yes, the IS-3s also put in a great effort, but I really feel like the 5100s being in the places that they need to be and forcing Fulcrum Gaming to go down a very narrow hallway. Sea Otter Defiler of Seal made a huge play being able to win his side, his overmatch, and then get the overall surround. That was so important, but we can see the 5100s able to put out their shots. 6 shots from both of them. Yes, they only do 1,300 damage and 1,450, but you have to realize that they have cleanup kills, 1 and 1 apiece, so they made money. Of course, the Otter Defiler Seal, look at how well he did. Blasi coming in at some critical times as well. And even with the early IS-3 pickoff, Picnic Basket got ammo racked. It was not enough, just the positioning. That's all it really comes down to. The positioning and some luck with Sea Otter Defiler Seal. They're able to take the series. Or the battle. Whoa.
The battle. Whoa. Jumping ahead. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, battle number 2. Please enjoy the Russian Tech Tree Part 2. We'll be back after this.
Uncle Soviet! And No Limit going to say, I smite you, Fulcrum Gaming! I will bring T-32s and Wheezies, 2 tanks that Fulcrum Gaming is not fond of. Pershing and a 1390 will round out the No Limit lineup. On the other side, we have a Pershing, 2 T-69s, and 2 1390s. Fulcrum Gaming having a much lighter lineup.
Absolute Royal going to lead the charge up to the west side of the railroad tracks. In that 1390, he's going to cruise around and play that button hook play. He will see Static just up the bend here, but no, I thought he was going to commit to the rocks. He probably won't have a shot on Static, but Jackie Rudo, the T-69 will.
And Hugo Maximus might line up a shot. No, Jackie Rudo going to get some return fire for poking out a little bit too much. Static will maybe get back. Hugo Maximus missing one of his shots, and nice driving. Hugo Maximus now going to take a shot for trying to clean up Static. Could have done it.
Took a hit right next to his bogies there on the flight wheel. Nice shot right in between the tracks. Beautiful hit against his tank. Pershing, Soviet did not take any. Pershing, Soviet. Look at that. He's in a Pershing. He did not take any hits on his side. But now here comes the adjustment push.
Oh my God, the T-69s, they know that they're in the center, so they're trying to enclose on them. But at the same time, friction. Oh no! Friction dying yet again. Jackie Rudo is spotted now as he tries to lift up a little bit. Trees go down all the way on the east side, so they know some tank is over there. Could be a T1, but most likely a Tier 8, because T1s are pretty passive on this map. You won't see them moving around. So indicators are up for No Limit. They should know exactly where their opponents are.
Yep. Friction is the first one to fall, but
Yep. And watch Blasi. Look at his movement. This is so intelligent. But Nagatron almost, I feel like he knows this is coming. Blasi does this type of run a lot of times, and Nagatron is readying the shots. He is spotted, and oh my goodness, Blasi gonna start off with the fire, gonna try to go around him and utilize his faster turn radius.
yeah, and that's the best way you want to do. He's actually going to turn the other way to try to stop the turn radius of Nagatron. 99 hit points against 229, but is Nagatron clipping? He may be
my
clipping.
God, yes, he
34
is.
HP. Blasi is able to take him down in the WZ-132 versus a 1390, but Hugo Maximus gets the revenge kill.
Yeah, that's the problem. You know, that WZ-132 has like one more shot less than his opponents. Now, the T-32s, the Pershings, moving up onto the T-69s and the Pershing of Fulcrum Gaming. Hugo Maximus is going to be defended, but not for long. Ram kill will ring true. Picnic Basket taking a shot from the 1390 from behind. Absolute Royal getting the shots on that he needs. Soviet in his Pershing. Will he be able to get the finishing blow? I think so. As Picnic Basket goes down, Sea Otter Defiler seals in his T-32. Now is facing a 1v3. Where is the rest of his team? They're all dead.
Except for the two tier ones, they're not going to be able to help much in this scenario. Sea Otter Defiler seals trying to chase down Jackie Rudo ahead, but was not able to get ahead of him, still following behind, and now he's going to be surrounded, as you said, Greetor. The two tier ones are dead, only one left alive here, and that is the T-32. He does take down Jackie Rudo. The Pershing from Soviet, one shot away from taking out Sea Otter Defiler of Seals, lines up the turret into his side. Sea Otter tries to get one more shot, it lands, but Soviet cleans up. No Limit. Fulcrum Gaming is able to take battle number 2 on Prohorovka.
Old versus new, 5100, 2 IS-3s, and a T-69 for No Limit. Same lineup, except instead of that T-69, we got an Object 416. Blasi saying, I like the T-69 a lot better. Now, if he's able to pen his shots, I think the T-69 is actually a much better choice because of the extra view range and the potential burst that you have. The DPM in the 416 is good, but it doesn't have the burst like the T-69 does. 6 shells in only 6 seconds, or four shells in 6 seconds. That's a lot of damage in a short amount of time, whereas you can only do about 300 damage, 320 average damage with the Object 416. Shots ringing out and
Nagatron
true.
gets hit right in the front of his tank, and that shot landed right into that section here.
And the nice part about Blasi in this situation is that he doesn't have to worry about hitting or choosing the spot where it's going to hit Nagatron, because basically any spot that he hits will pen and do damage.
Now, the Object 416 was introduced recently, right, in the Soviet
Yes, in
medium
the
line?
last batch.
That's why I haven't seen it previously, in case folks are wondering.
Check this movement out. East side. Unfortunately, we also have a west side push.
But Saeed, yes, that is true. Soviet is going to be the one charging all the way down that one line. His 5100. Shots being fired. F0X takes down a floppy giraffe. Son of Hail, the other T1, is spotted by Soviet. Soviet's going to be on the chase, taking out the eyes and ears in the final T1 for No Limit. And he's not going to stop and fire. He's waiting for an opening. It's not going to happen yet because he's behind a very long building on the other side.
It's kind of crazy. All 4 Tier 8 tanks are going up to the north side. Blasi taking a lot of damage now from an IS-3 in between the tracks. Are you kidding me? Such sick shots out of Fulcrum Gaming. And there's going to be a cap fast. I'm not a big fan of this cap fast clutch. I don't think this is going to work out all too well because they have no T1s to back this up.
That is a possibility, and plus Nagatron in the 416 can just keep trading fire, or at least resetting, as his team is going to have the advantage on the 3-on-3 for the countdown. All Nagatron has to do is just get out of there and maybe get one assured shot. 13 seconds left for the blue base to be captured. 38 for the red base. Well, there is a reset. 26 now down to 16 against 34. Tofu, Smurf, and Squirrel Tag are going to move in on Nagatron. It's a 3 versus 2 scenario. Blasey, however, down to the south, and his T-69 tries to get another reset, but he goes down. Blue base still under attack at 13 seconds, 12 seconds now for Friction and the rest. The no limit side is too far away to land any more
Oh, no,
shot.
an Absolute Royal getting in here and resetting the cap. Absolute Royal will go down, but it doesn't matter. Blue base is captured. Ladies and gentlemen, Fulcrum Gaming will take the win here on Ensk.
Nice play by Fulcrum.
Mirror lineup, Clutch, and I really look forward to see how these players look to play it out. Of course, the pressure is on No Limit to get this win. They really, really need to tie it up. As you can see in the top middle, it's 2-1 up for Fulcrum Gaming.
Fulcrum is going to spawn to the south in the red. No Limit will be in the blue to the north. Fulcrum Gaming going for the 2-line, almost into the E quadrant push here. So Absolute Royal and Soviet will be leading the charge a bit. They're actually going to peek around the corner and wait. Soviet setting up the reverse angle here in his IS-3 down that one line. The only one that's going to be looking as well will be a floppy giraffe too far away to be able to see him. Soviet will move back and forth here in that IS-3.
And he spotted out too. Soviet being very aggressive, but Hugo Maximus is the guy that you really have to focus on because he is right over here. Jackie Rudo is going to start trading out. Picnic Basket takes the shot.
Jackie Rudo's able to land against Picnic Basket. Another shot from Hugo Maximus against Squirrel Tag. 1022 and 1139 is the HP for both of those tanks. The AMX-5100, the one that is a little more devastating here for that damage since its armor is thinner. Soviet still scouted, and now he's going to push up, saying, hey, okay, 2 of those heavy tanks are in that side. I'm going to push up down this one line and see who else is here. Well, guess what? He just got a little jab in the face there. 1089 at a 1500 for him. So he's going to back away.
And Blasey's now going to take a shot. It's really unfortunate because they're getting shots on where I really feel like these tanks should be reverse angling in the right way, but you can see a shot right in the front of Blasey's armor. He's not reverse angling perfectly, and he gets punished.
Hugo Maximus is going to stay in this window position, overseeing kind of from a Pride Rock angle everything that he can see for another lineup shot. Now he does see Picnic Basket in the IS-3, but he's going to be behind the building. And so he's going to wait, and he is in a good spot to get another shot and then back up quickly. Soviet is in a good hit, and Jackie Rudo lands another hit against Picnic
And look
Basket.
at Friction. Friction is the one that's playing MVP role right now. He's just poking out, getting spots on everybody, and then from there, everybody else from Fulcrum Gaming are able to get shots out and penetrate. And Picnic Basket, I have to be critical on him. He should not be getting penned here to any IS-3 or AMX 5100 shots.
Friction trying to take down this tree, but it's not going to happen, buddy. And now he's going to move out a little bit to see anything else in that flag, and he's not going to see anything. He's going to push a little bit north here.
You can really see the will of Fulcrum Gaming just being imposed on their opponents. I mean, you start with north-south. It's pretty defensible from both sides, but Fulcrum Gaming, if you look at the minimap, they've just encroached themselves upon No Limit to the point where No Limit looks scared.
Yeah, No Limit is up against the wall, literally, of the city. And Seattle Defile of Seals takes another hit, another HP victory for Fulcrum. Fulcrum is piecing apart No Limit here. If this was No Limit's map choice, and Fulcrum only had to play really kind of defensive here.
Oh, gosh.
A couple more shots ringing true, and now Soviet's going to push it in his 5100. Nagatron gets the kill against Seattle Defiler of Seals. Picnic Basket, 503 HP left at a 1500. Nagatron keeping him in line as Soviet and Absolute Royal moving for the kill. It's all down to Fulcrum Gaming to clean up what's left of No Limit.
This was pieced together so well. The early trades was a big advantage for Fulcrum Gaming. Now they have the perfect concave, the perfect surround to take every tank out. Floppy Giraffe will go down. Squirrel Tech, the last Tier 8 tank alive, will promptly be swept out. Cap, though.
There's a cap from Son of Hail.
So you're saying there's a chance?
It's the Hail Mary, if you will.
The son of Hail Mary?
That's right. That's what we're going to call it as the T1 tries the flag cap here. And 23 seconds left on the clock until Fulcrum Gaming is able to claim another victory here, making them 3-1 in the league. some serious points because of that. And 10 seconds left to go. Again, a valiant effort from No Limit. They did take game number 1, but it lit a fire under Fulcrum Gaming for them to destroy them.
Because of that, No Limit will be, I believe, 3-3, so they're guaranteed to make playoffs. Guaranteed to make playoffs, and I believe they can only go 4-3 or 3-4. 4-3 will not be enough to be second in the division, meaning that they will not qualify for being directly seeded through into the finals. You need to work for it.
Did that happen last time, or they were seeded? I remember
they were seeded. They were
yes.
6-1 last season.
Yes, they did very well.
Now they're going to be 3-4 or 4-3.
They did very well. All right. Well, I mean, that battle was Fulcrum, land a shot, move, land a shot, move, land a shot, move. You do that 3 or 4 times, you already have an HP victory, and you can push in.
Yeah. And reverse angling was not working out. Blasey took a lot of shots. Picnic Basket took a lot of shots. And the third IS-3, who was it? It was
Sea Otter.
Sea Otter Defiler Steel. I'm not sure if he took shots. I kind of feel like he did, but I'm not sure. But Picnic Basket and Blasey definitely took a lot of shots. Yeah. There was a 5100 shot that rang true. And then, of course, losing so much position, that's a big problem. And you had no clue where Fulcrum Gaming was coming from. They're going to pop out, blind, your turret's not in the right direction. First shot will go and ring true for Fulcrum Gaming every single time. Friction, though, MVP.
That's right, man. Moving up, and that map control that T1 is able to place. I love to talk to Blasey and Tilvusmurf after tonight to see what they wanted to try to accomplish by picking that map, because whatever it was, I don't think it's what we saw.
Yeah, well, I think they just wanted to beat Fulcrum Gaming at their game. They felt they could do it last time around. It just wasn't able to happen.
All right, well, that does it for all the matches tonight. Let's go ahead and quickly recap who won. Going back to the first of the day, it was Simp versus Simplistic. Simp was able to take that win. Nerve took out Cazadores. Hammer Time won against Simple Tankers. The Cunninghams defeated Cap Fast Nation. And Fulcrum Gaming beat No Limit 3-2-1. And where does that put us on standings?
Yeah, let's take a look at the updated standings. I wanted to say
go ahead.
predictable outcomes, except I think Nerve versus Cazadores surprised a lot of people. Didn't surprise me, though. I really felt like Nerve was going to get it. So, Andre's right yet again. Who knew? And I even called it 3-2 for Simplistic or Simple Tankers versus Hammer Time. That's cool. Looking at the Bravo division, Simp Main heading the charge. 13 league points. Can they be stopped? I don't think so. 5-0 right now. 9 league points for both Hammer Time and Simple Tankers. They're tied up. 3-1 for Hammer Time, 3-2 for Simple Tankers. So Hammer Time does have an extra series to discriminate a little bit more. Nerve making some headway with 6 points now, 2 wins and 3 losses. Let's take a look at the lower portion of bracket B. As we have Simplistic, Cazadores, River of Blood, War and Peace rounding out the bend. Definitely anybody's game down here. Cazadores have a lot of series to make up as well. River of Blood, they can make it into the playoffs if they go 3-4 or 4-3.
That's right. That's right. So we have the updated standings for bracket A for a couple of teams that participated tonight. Yeah. We do. Cunningham's 12 league points, 4-1. Fulcrum Gaming at 9, trailing behind Cunningham's. They are 1 game below Cunningham's. Game Over at 7 league points. No Limit at 7. They're tied up, but No Limit at 3 losses compared to Game Over. So Game Over's got plenty of chances to make some serious points.
Well, potentially, Game Over can surpass. Oh no, I was thinking they could surpass for Fulcrum Gaming and Cunningham's, but they're still behind.
Fulcrum and Game Over could tie up. Yeah, that could be a possibility.
Let's
go ahead and look at the bottom half of the division. Alpha Division. Wreak Havoc at 6 league points, 2-2. Pub Stars at 4. Burnal Empires in 3, and Cat Fast Nation at 5 losses, no wins. So the rest of their tournament here is going to be pretty much experience for them against these different teams. And we want them to still perform their best.
We saw this with Refuse to Die, though, and a lot of people wrote them off saying, well, better luck next time. But Refuse to Die came back guns blazing.
They did.
And they were performing so well, even in the qualifier. So I look forward to see what Cat Fast Nation can do with the time that's been given.
That's right. For more information about WGLNA, make sure to follow us on Twitter at WGLNA, on Facebook at facebook.com/WGLNA, and also to check out the VODs and the segments such as the Russian Tech Tree. Special thanks to Soviet. go to www.wglna.com. You can also follow us on Twitter. He's Greetorp. I'm Clutch08. Huge thank you to our sponsors, Azo Monitors, which are now available on Amazon.com, Kingston, Alienware, and Logitech. A huge thank you, of course, to the production staff. And also a thank you to Wargaming for making a great game.
Oh.
That does it for us. Coming back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great
reverse.
night, and we'll see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. Good night and good game.